for this yesterday on the side of AG, because we know how well some of these teams can play the Lady Sun. Just being able to roll in, roll out. We have players that are a little bit of both, but we will see very soon how that goes. It looks like we're going to get both of the marksmen into the mid lane to try and get some of that prio for the minions.
Yeah, they need a little bit more wave there, especially on the side of Moonlight, right? One of the benefits of having a Lady Sun is after the rolling rage, she's able to hit multiple targets along with her auto attack as well. Very good engagement. They will not manage to steal, but it's the pressure, right? AG wants to make that mental stress happen for the side of Moonlight.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, this kind of pressure is definitely going to achieve that, but we're now seeing that the mid lanes are now going down to the farm lanes as they allow the Lady Sun just to be able to have more access to those side cams for gold, and just being able to try and get their farm lane activated a little bit quicker, because for those watching at home and don't quite know, that Lady Sun is a late game hero.
Yeah, for sure. Now, Zeiss is going to try and build a little bit more pressure. Once again, right? No stolen camps. I really like the way that Moonlight is playing. Blam, I think this is a strong showing of potential coming out from Moonlight.
Absolutely. I mean, to consider that this was not actually the championship team from the JPKR region, right? I mean, they were second to Gold Gaming, but they are definitely showing some worth here, showing their salt on the gorge, but they are holding hit for hit so far for AG Global. I mean, they are ahead by 1k gold this far, no deaths, but it's really showing that the resources are more resourceful on the side of AG Global.
Yeah, and at this point, you can see the rotations that they're making. They're trying to stifle the growth on Nong, right? And it looks like they're not going to be successful. Not a single camp has been taken away by Moonlight's jungle.
Yeah, no, he definitely knows what he's doing, Nong. He has the Orgrim, which is probably one of the fast wave clearing, minion clearing, creep clearing heroes in the jungle, as well as the Hue-1. So it's kind of matching that pace. It's kind of a mirror projection on the side of Moonlight. They kind of needed a fast rotating, fast clearing jungle just to keep up with AG Global.
Yeah, and at this point, if you take a look at the rotations, right, J-Moon now placing a lot more emphasis on trying to get the win and the advantage on the farm lane, because it all falls down to how fast this early Nanohana can farm, right? If Nanohana does not hit that power spike quickly, it's going to cost them the game.
Yeah, we need to see those items come through first. I mean, both of the farm laners have gone for the attack speed boots as well, so they are meaning business. They are looking to deal as many blows as possible, as fast as possible. But first blood is going to go over to AG Global. That 1v1 that went in favor for Bye yesterday is definitely going in the favor of Snow.
Yep, and they enforce their will across the map. It doesn't matter if we have minions or not. Here is that first blood. Bye actually getting caught out. Oh, very minor mistake there. And here we go. This is going to be the second kill of the game. AG Global, suddenly a huge shift in farm. Scepter of Reverberation into the hands of Ertian as well.
Yeah, already at the T2 is AG Global, and this is pretty much the same kind of team we saw yesterday. The beatings that they've taken from some of the teams on the world stage has definitely made an influence on how this team navigates on the Gorge now. They're not all about those kills. They are definitely trying to get those map priorities, those objectives, and we're probably going to see a big thrive for these neutral objectives that are up in a second.
Yeah, you can definitely tell, right? AG already starting to flip the switch. They have kicked up the gears as well. All of a sudden, in the 4-minute mark, they are up by 2,000 gold. They take the Tyrant and items galore. So Patrol X only for the side of this Organ, and Nong, they've also maybe getting caught out. Oh my goodness.
Oh, okay. Think inside the box, comes and tries to save the Dong Huang, but it's not going to be enough there. It is able to catch out the Mai Shiranui, but we have Zays on the run. It's a 3v1. The Moonlight team are taking some trades back. That was beautiful. 3-1 for Moonlight.
Yeah, big win. They don't really change the goal differential, but this EXP and the buffs are really important. That was a nice knockup by the Mai here, Ertian, but unfortunately, I think they just took a step too far forward, right? Overstayed their welcome, and Nong is tanky. He's level 8, so he's ready to fight anytime.
Yeah, a little bit overzealous there for the side of AG Global, but they are going to make these kind of mistakes. They are still a team that have a roster of 2 new members, right? So they're not just going against the same kind of team that they had for the past almost 3 to 6 months now. They have a few new members on the team, so some of these things are going to come through. Some issues are coming through right now here for the side of AG Global. They lose Snow. They are able to take the Dong Huang as well, so it is a 1-1 trade for this neutral objective, but it doesn't look like they're going to commit to it. They really want to try and commit to this T1 turret as they're trying to take out the Motsu, and Ming is able to get a kill there. So Shinlin getting that final blow onto the Bolton as well as J Moon, and it's not like they're done here yet, Ken. We are getting another takedown for Zays on AG Global.
Yep, AG just forcing these errors coming out from Moonlight, right? They had the safety, or at least they thought they had the safety of the T1 in the mid, but right now, that one mistake gives away the Crimson buff to Zhouke, and this is not an ideal situation for them. 6 minutes in, now the net worth lead has been doubled, 4,000, and worse than that, Zeiss actually has the Eternity Blade, so this is a huge power spike for him. It's not a fight that I think Moonlight wants to take at this time.
Yeah, not only has he got the Eternity Blade, he's got that second tier item that builds into the Axe of Torment, which will probably get built very, very soon, especially for the squishy heroes on the side of Moonlight, like the Arlie, like the, I mean, the only other squishy hero on there would probably be the Motsu, right? Because Mayin has that self-heal, the Bolson on the Dong Huang can be pretty tanky, and obviously Nung on the Ogryn can sustain as well. He is now level 10 and got a few items under his belt, but they're able to keep that T2 alive in the mid lane, Kin.
Yep, it's not the ideal situation at this point, I feel, for the side of Moonlight. You know, they did defend that T2, that was great, but they have not achieve one of the big markers when you're playing against a Ming. You have not forced out the longevity, right? That ultimate is really huge in team fights, and if you can't force it out, it's not an ideal situation. Here we go, finally.
Yes, a lot of damage going over to Ogryn, which kind of forces into the back of that team fight. But there is the Bolton taking a little bit too overstep, and then Sun comes through with a double kill onto the Mayin, triple kill onto Nana Hana as well. That is 4 kills for the side of AG Global. That T2 that they just missed out moments ago is now gone to themselves.
A huge play by Ertian there. That knockback and the knockup was so paramount in that huge win for the side of AG, and now they get to reward themselves with not just 1, but 2 tier 2 turrets on the top and the bottom as well. Take a look at this. That side flank coming in the Byron as well. Snow just making that synergy work so well for AG.
That was beautiful placement there by Snow, honestly. Just kind of sitting in that brush, just waiting for that whole thing to pop off. Knowing that Ogryn was so low, it was just a masterpiece watching that. But this is a team, like we keep saying, have been on the global stage. They have been beaten plenty of times by those that have been deemed as better than them, and they've taken some victories over those that we didn't actually expect to, like some of the Malaysian teams in the EWC MSI. But it is now Moonlight who are looking like the victims here for AG in this first match of the semi-finals. But Moonlight, I have to say, have definitely held their own.
Yeah, they have. But at this point, Blam, I think if I was Ace, I would go in right now.
Yes, you definitely want to go in right now, trying to get some kills picked up here. So we do see Dabalson goes down. It is no more shutdown for the Maishiranoi unless that Cannon Blast can come through. Tien is actually down as well. Yu Huan getting the kill over to the Ogryn. Also, they have the high ground turret in the farm lane. They're looking for it in that mid lane. They are down 2 members, but so are AG Global down the Maishiranoi. They're trying to stop it with the Cannon Blast. Here comes the minions into the castle. This could be the final fight for Moonlight in game 1. Maishiranoi trying to do some parkour all over the place, but Byron is not going to let that slide. That game 1 goes to AG Global.